Obviously, it's not, with all due respect to Peter and his ground, we don't wish to play at Bridlington, but needs must. The future of the McCain Stadium is still unclear, and it could stay unclear for many, many months, depending on what happens. The immediate thing that we had to do was to prove to the league that we had somewhere to play, and obviously we can't say, well, we hope that we're going to get into McCain, because we've no idea who's going to end up owning that. So we did look at Whitby, and we looked at Pickering, and we looked at Bridlington too. Bridlington was far and away the best option for us, and that's where we are. It's not, as Peter's well aware, it's not a long-term solution, and we're acutely aware that we need to get plans put in place very quickly for a return to the borough, whether that be at the McCain or somewhere else in town. But if we don't get that sorted by the end of the first season, you know, the club will, in all likelihood, start to wither and die. We don't want to be doing what Maidstone did, wandering in the wilderness for 9 years before finally getting a home back in town. Like I say, ongoing discussions with various parties as to what's going to be happening with the McCain Stadium, and for those that aren't aware, probably the key point in that is going to be the 9th of July, which is when the full council meets. If you're not aware, the council actually has, under the covenants, the council has first refusal to buy the McCain Stadium back from Scarborough Football Club Limited. Whether they choose to exercise that option or not is up to them, and what they then choose to do with the ground after that is again up to them. But we shall be making our thoughts clear to them and expressing our desire very strongly that we feel that there should be a senior football team playing football back in Scarborough, not playing 20 miles away. What I can announce tonight is what prices we'll be charging away at Bridlington, or home at Bridlington I should say. I think when we first did our initial draft of the business plan, I think we were aiming a bit higher. Many people have pointed out to us that you must be joking, we're not paying that for Northern Counties League, I'm paying for travel to Bridlington. So we've taken a view on that. Many people have advised and helped us on this. So I can announce tonight that adult prices will be £5 and juniors and concessions will be £2, and that if we can get some printing sorted out in time in the next couple of weeks, we will also be selling season tickets. There's only going to be 16 home league games. There's only 17 teams in Northern Counties East League Division 1, so we'll be selling that season ticket, just adults only, £70. Obviously, season ticket sales are vital for any football club, and we are going to need as many of those sold as possible. And I urge you, please, to make that commitment to the new football club. It will give us the money in the bank that we need to get going in the first place. The final thing that I just wanted to bring up now, and it's probably going to get brought up, it would have been brought up in the question and answer session anyway, is I wanted to gauge people's opinion on the old club's badge, the seagull on the football motif. From the people I've talked to so far, opinion seems to be quite divided. Obviously, from a organisational and design and time point of view, it's the easiest thing is to use the existing badge and rename it Scarborough Athletic. The other option is to adapt it, maybe modify it in some way to morph it into a new one, or we start from scratch completely and get a new club badge designed. So let's have just a rough show of hands. Who thinks that we should use the old club badge? I knew it split down the middle. And who would like us to design one from scratch completely? I would say that was a unanimous in favour of keeping. It's serious to get.
It's a minor detail.
It is a minor detail, but I feel it is important. But bearing in mind that the time constraints that we're operating under in terms of getting to the start of the new season, and we need to be getting merchandise and the like produced as well. My personal view is that we should go with the existing club badge, and I think the show of hands we got there agrees with that. Stuart.
In the paper tonight, where are we? Hang on. I can't find the exact club. In the paper tonight, you said it's a brand new club, a new club starting out. Why not start with a new badge? If you want a new start, go away.
I think for the reasons that I just outlined, it is time constraints. I mean, how about a compromise where we use that old logo for the first season, and then during the first season we can have competitions with schools and the like and design a new one. Okay, so yes, sir.
Just very, very briefly, in my opinion, the club identity and the badge and the logo are a huge part of your marketing, etc., etc. And the way I see this is a phoenix from the ashes. It's new, it's happening. Let's take on board a new identity. I agree with the compromise, I agree with the short term, but we need to think about new identity. It's a new beginning. It's happening again. It's the rebirth of Scarborough Football Club. Start again with a new identity. It's pointless digging a corpse up and saying he was a great guy. It's dead. We're starting again.
Just stay quiet, please, so we can hear the gentleman's question.
I understand all the points here, but you were also talking less than 5 minutes ago about you've agreed on Scarborough, like, let's look forward then to change it if we want to. Wouldn't it be stupid then if we get a new logo, motif, whatever, for this season, change it then again and start? One way to money. I think if we can stick with it for the 1 year, look at it, look at everybody's consensus about changing the name, changing the motif at the same time, then we can do it, we can reissue the shirts for next year as well.
Can I just say, I think it's miraculous what we've managed to do in 2 or 3 months and the time we actually walked before we ran. Let's get up and running, let's get the club playing, let's get back to Scarborough. And then we can make all these decisions as we go. People have bought shirts and paid £30 a time. You can't expect them to buy another shirt, another whatever, just to make a bit more money. We've had that for the last 5 or 6 years, it's not happening. Congratulations.
Okay, I think that was clear as much, but we'll...
I'm counting out.
We've taken, you can be assured, we've taken all those opinions on board, and we'll discuss those at our next board meeting and take a view on where to go from there. Right, that's the end of what I wanted to say initially. And I know I'm opening myself up here, but here we go. Let's have a full and frank and honest look into the future question and answer session.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on saving the club there, such, and congratulate everybody for attending. It's a marvellous turnout this way. It just shows there is need for a football club. Nobody could envisage this at the end of the season. We didn't know where we were going, but thanks to you, we look as though we're going to have a future, even though it's been started from the bottom, but we'll get stronger as we go on. My main concern is, where's the finance coming from?
Well, to answer that,